I am a peer support coordinator at Hearts and Minds, and I'm also a support worker at the Outside Project, which is an LGBTIQ homeless shelter and community centre. I've been asked to give some of my reflections about life under COVID, particularly as a activist and community organiser, how that's kind of changed how people are relating to each other and organising together. I feel like as a queer person and as someone who's experienced a lot of violence and particularly domestic violence, I feel like I spent a long time learning how to be physical and thoughtful and tender to people. And that took me a really long time to do, and to kind of get over the fear of closeness and physical touch. And so social distancing's really thrown us a progress curveball, if you will, where I feel like all of the ways I learnt to express affection and tenderness, I've now had to re-question because we can't be physically intimate with each other. And although that's been quite hard, there's been some real beautiful benefits of it. Like, I've really loved sending letters and gifts and calling friends. I hate Zoom, but other than that, it's been interesting to learn how to be intimate and close with people in a way that doesn't involve being in their space. I'm part of a collective that run a party on Friday nights called Queer House Party, and that's been really fun, bringing together queer people from all over the world to party together from a social distance in their front rooms. Because community is so powerful and so potent and strong, particularly ones that are so often marginalised, like queer and trans people, working class people, black and brown people, our ability to be resourceful in the face of terror or a pandemic is always beautiful and impressive. And it's been really nice to see how resilient the community is, and it's really fun to get together and dance and feel joy on Friday nights with each other. There's so many people who are vulnerable and isolated during this time, who don't have access to the internet, aren't super hot on social media, and so finding ways to make it very overtly obvious that you are in solidarity with them and their requirements, I think is super punk. And I'm really excited for May Day, which is International Workers' Day on the 1st of May, obviously, and I'm going to hang 1 million banners on my house, and I can't wait. Even during a complete pandemic and crisis, we're thinking about how productive we can be. People have been written off work and are still considering how productive we can be. And that's just how damaged we are from the concepts of capitalism. But also, on the other hand, if you're finding reading, writing, languages, whatever, are making you feel better, of course I support that. What I resent is the idea that we should be at our most productive during one of the most harrowing times that we're going to live through together as a community.